About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92, still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, this great changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Brandon Nimmo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder,
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 55 on the campaign as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
batting fourth, designated hitter.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Bryant.
Popped him up. Sucre over to his left, and that retires the side. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson,
Leading off with the ring.
as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. And even 20 home runs and 46 driven in. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
No balls and a strike to count. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock as the first strike one. Cole, base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, I know exactly what. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Kiermaier, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for Tampa. They still trail 1-0. Standing in now, Freddie Freeman.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit.
Mark Zepchinski is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Here's Justin Smoke now. Oh, he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
In now, Bradley Zimmer, and he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runner goes for third. A bouncer up the middle. Lipscomb over to his left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Ryan.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx. Into the box now, Romeo Santos. And they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Santos aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Standing in now, Joseph Lipscomb. 0-1 the count. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Zimmer. 2 down. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ray Strand just
leading off for the Yankees, second baseman.
In now, Freddie Freeman, and he hits it hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Carlos Correa now. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. Home run number 56 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Jose De Leon is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman. Touchdown.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Nimmo is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. Smoke is on his way home. Now the relay home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only makes...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Nimmo. Gone! Bradley Zimmer with a 2-run shot. Home run number 52 for him thus far as the blowout continues. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Nimmo ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and the inning is over. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto.
Left fielder,
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. The 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Martin Coe, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery, and he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Still looking up at a 13-0 score.
Leading off the
Here's
fourth.
Carlos Correa now.
Carlos
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Santos has it, and there's 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Nimmo, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Number 35 now on the season as this lead got even wider. And now, Justin Smoke. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. As he lets it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
This one doesn't look good so far.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jesus Sucre. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Kiermaier stands at first with 1 out. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down and enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Into the box now, Joseph Lipscomb, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. But this one's pretty much over.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo
Popped him up. Olsen is there. 1 out.
Now batting. Fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Jose Alvarado. Called the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
Now playing center field, number 33.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Here's Chris Bryant now. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So now 2 men. Kevin Segrist is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 54.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
That's a real good.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Second baseman, Freddie Freeman.
In now, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scored. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Travis d'Arnaud is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He swings and grounds it to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. No balls and a strike to count. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Oh, and 2, here it is. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Olson takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time to 3rd. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ballgame.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it 1 away. Alex Colomé. Boston Pruitt gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The 2nd man he's punked in this one. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the 1st strike. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now as the blowout continues. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Designated hitter.
Line drive to left. Conforto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Second baseman. Ready.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1, here it comes. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Freeman will head to second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Wieters is there. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down. In now, Matt Wieters.
Leading off with the ring.
As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Don't want to forget about it. Standing in now, Romeo Santos. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the one.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Travis d'Arnaud goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Alex Colomé stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Santos is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher, Colomé, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Tampa. And as you can see, they are way behind.
Leading off with the Yankees,
Dan Runzler. He's into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Into the box, Justin Smoke, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch. And guys don't take kindly to that. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. And now, Bradley Zimmer. And he hits another guy. 4 in a row. Standing in now, Aaron Judge. High fly ball out to deep right field. Runzler going back at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Shot weakly to the left. And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Freddie.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Runzler facing back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 44 on the year as this lead got even wider.
The batter.
In now, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Popped him up. Olsen is there for it. And the inning is over. Stepping in now, Dan Runzler.
Starting to run out of time.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Grounded to the right. And with his team just needing outs at this point, he'll opt not to try for the double play, and he'll take the sure out at first. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
So he sets him down swinging. Matt Olson is sent packing for the second out of the inning. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike. Runsler at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the
Leading off for the Yankees,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Popped him up. Olson moving to his left. 1 away.
now batting. Left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Carlos Stanton.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
Hero, you can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And that's in there. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And there's a base hit on the line. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Olson. Into the box, A.J. Pollock.
Leading off with the Rays.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Center field number 33.
Standing in now, Matt Wieters. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Pause, and the 0-2 ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's the 0-2, and this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Now batting, second baseman, Romeo Santos.
In now, Romeo Santos. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Pollock, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
Tons of runs in this one. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adam Wainwright earns win number 15 on the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Dan Straley was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation.